You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, 7:01. Thanks for waking up with us, joining us for the 48 Fastcast. Sun starting to peek through. Beautiful sunrise start to our day.
Yeah, it's a beautiful start to the day. You know, if you're not dealing with any potential rain or anything like that right now, I mean, it's not a bad Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
And we've got rain to come.
It's right.
So we definitely have some rain chances in the forecast. However, not everyone will see rain, but it still is an opportunity for a little bit of a nuisance to be put in your day. So once we'll get to those rain chances closer to the 10 and 11 o'clock hours for a couple of us, you'll notice that it's some heavy yet sporadic changes here with the rain chance throughout the rest of our day. We'll see it very short-lived. It's going to be from about 10 a.m. to around noon, maybe 1 o'clock for some areas. We'll see temperatures in those mid and low in 60s. And then as that starts to formulate and make its way into the eastern communities crossing over to Georgia, we are left with some cloud cover. And you'll notice starts to warm up around 2 p.m. 72 is where folks will sit in Florence, but as we get to Fort Payne, it's about 60 or so. We'll continue to see some of that kind of jagged looking forecast, but next couple of days, nice and comfortable, still feeling like fall, drier conditions expected as well. We'll go over what to expect once I come back in just a couple minutes.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, taking a look at your algo cam right now, where you can see that accident we've been talking about this morning on 65. You can see that it's causing some significant slowdowns there right now. Now, this is right at sort of the area where 65 and 565 sort of join together. So if you were getting off of 565, trying to get onto 65 north, this would cause some significant problems for you if you're heading in that direction. So just be aware of that. Again, if you're heading in that direction, 65 north, getting off of 565, you just want to be prepared for the significant slowdowns you'll face in that area. I do want to take you over to the Huntsville area as well, where everything looking relatively good right now. If you're heading from Meridianville on the Parkway, though, seeing a few slowdowns there, but nothing too significant. Your drive times also not too bad. Decatur to Huntsville right now, about 20 minutes. Athens, Huntsville, about 28. Gina.
Jonathan, thank you. This morning, we're getting a better idea of what may have caused a plane crash that left 3 members of a Huntsville family dead. We're also hearing from the family for the first time. Mark Anderson and his 2 daughters, Lainey and Ellie, were killed when their plane went down in Montana on Friday. The crash happened not far from their destination in the Bob Marshall Wilderness late Friday afternoon. His wife, Misty, was already in Montana waiting for her family to arrive. Mark, who was an experienced pilot, reported engine trouble shortly before the plane's signal was lost. The National Transportation Safety Board is now tasked with figuring out exactly what happened. A statement from the family reads in part, "We find peace in knowing heaven gained 3 beautiful angels full of light and having lived their lives to the absolute fullest. Mark, Lainey, and Ellie have left the world a better place just being in it." Lainey was a flight instructor and a recent graduate of Auburn's aviation program. Ellie was a senior at Huntsville High School.
We spoke to Huntsville Councilman David Little, who was good friends with Mark Anderson. Little says he and Anderson have actually both flown together before. He shared fond memories of when their daughters used to play volleyball together. Now he's asking the community to help lift Misty up in prayer.
Just almost so heavy, you don't even know how to get your hands around it. But they were well-loved and known family in this community. They have big hearts. And you see that with just the social media traffic after this. So many people were touched by them in either a small or very large but meaningful way. And, Misty will be surrounded by love and prayers by this community for a long time.
Grief counselors will be on site for students and staff at Huntsville High School. The school also announced it is postponing homecoming activities that were originally set for this week.
And the Arab community is mourning after an 8-year-old boy was killed in an ATV crash. That crash happened in Union Grove Sunday. Cal Guest died yesterday of his injuries. Arab City Schools released a statement following his death, which reads in part, "He brought so much joy, laughter, and light to our classrooms and hallways each day, and his absence will be felt by everyone who knew and loved him." Further information on the accident has not been released. Well, a local facility is opening up about mental health care here in the Valley, how their resources are helping the community. Ahead.
A recovery center in Madison is helping more people in North Alabama receive mental health treatment.
Yeah, Longleaf Recovery provides medication management and therapy for those struggling with mental illness. According to a new report from Mental Health America, Alabama is ranked as one of the worst states in the nation for mental health care access. Longleaf Recovery was built to give people in our area access to treatment for substance abuse. However, in June, they started providing those same services for those with mental health disorders as well. Program Director Jamie Collier says they provide their clients with access to individual, group, and family therapy.
They're able to help each other. They see that their similarities and the things that they are struggling with are not so different as they may think. It helps us to feel like we're a part of something and making a difference in the area. A lot of the clients who come in, they feel like they're actually a part of something special as well.
Now, right now, about 50 people are receiving mental health treatment at that facility. Collier says plans are in the works to expand mental health services in the future.
Now, your first alert weather forecast with Jada Russell.
So we've got some of those rain chances coming up later on in the morning into the early afternoon hours, keeping us in those mid 60s for a good portion of our day. So it's not going to be such a great day to be out on the playground, but as we get to the afternoon and evening hours, we start to see some sunshine make its way back into the forecast. Taking a look at the 10-day forecast here, we start to see a low end chance of a cool off for us, getting us into the 60s for our Wednesday. But as we go through the back half of the week, we start to see those chances get into the mid 70s. Still chilly each morning. We'll take it up to the mid 50s by the weekend. Looking at the next possible rain chance for Sunday and Monday, even carrying over into Tuesday, that'll knock us back down into some of those mid and low end 60s by that point. We'll continue to see an opportunity for those rain chances to stick around at the start of the next work week. That'll bring the next possible change in the forecast, but I'll take this fall weather while we've got it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for so long we were hoping for fall weather, and now we finally have it. And, you know, it doesn't feel too bad when you're out there and it's not raining.
Yes, for sure.
It's arrived. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us for the 48 Fastcast. Keep it on 48 for more news, weather, and traffic throughout the morning. Have a good one.